This week's Sunday morning message, we will be in the book of Proverbs with chapter 2. My son, if you receive my words and treasure my commands within you, so that you incline your ear to wisdom and apply your heart to understanding. Yes, if you cry out for discernment and lift up your voice for understanding. If you seek her as silver and search for her as for hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. So what the first 6 verses are saying is to listen and apply your heart. Cry out for, seek, and search for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. They come from the Lord. Verse 7 continues on. He stores up sound wisdom for the upright. He is a shield to those who walk uprightly. He guards the paths of justice and preserves the way of his saints. Then you will understand righteousness and justice, equity, and every good path. 3 ifs in verses 1, 3, and 4 fulfilled will lead to glorious treasures of understanding in verse 4 and the knowledge of God, verse 5. Verse 10. When wisdom enters your heart, and knowledge is pleasant to your soul, discretion will preserve you, understanding will keep you, to deliver you from the way of evil, from the man who speaks perverse things, from those who leave the paths of uprightness, to walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice in doing evil, and delight in the perversity of the wicked, whose ways are crooked, and who are devious in their paths, to deliver you from the immoral woman, from the seductress who flatters with her words, who forsakes the companion of her youth, and forgets the covenant of her God. For her house leads down to death, and her paths to the dead. None who go to her return, nor do they again the paths of life. So verses 10 and 11 give the condition for escape from the list of threats represented by verses 12 through 19, which comprise of wicked males, verses 12 through 15, and wicked females, verses 16 through 19. Such finality is not because God is unwilling to redeem, but because man becomes unwilling to repent. So beginning to wrap up here with verse 20, so you may walk in the way of goodness, and keep to the paths of righteousness. For the upright will dwell in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the earth, and the unfaithful will be uprooted from it. Verses 20 through 22 are reminiscent of the contrast of Psalm 1, regarding the blessed man versus the ungodly. Here, the benefits of the righteous are followed with the dire end of the wicked. Thank you for watching. Next week, we will be continuing with the book of Proverbs, chapter 3. God bless.